Good evening, I'm your host Jacobo Garrido, and welcome to this week's national news coverage brought to you by L28 News. Tonight we focus on three major topics shaping the country: the new LA County District Attorney taking a bold stance on petty crime, Trump tasks Musk and Ramaswamy for new Department of Government efficiency, and rounding out today's coverage is Governor Newsom calling for a special session to defend California's state policies. Our top story tonight centers on Los Angeles County, where newly elected District Attorney Nathan Hochman is preparing to shake things up. Hochman, a former federal prosecutor and defense attorney, has made it clear that he intends to focus on cracking down on low-level, nonviolent crimes, everything from vandalism and petty theft to public disturbances and minor drug offenses. The incoming DA argues that if left unchecked, these so-called quality-of-life crimes can lead to a breakdown in public order and safety. Hochman's approach is a departure from recent policies under the outgoing DA, George Gascon, which emphasized reducing incarceration rates for nonviolent offenders and diverting low-level cases from the court system. Hochman believes that enforcing these smaller crimes can prevent a slippery slope into more serious offenses and wants to ensure that the community feels secure and respected. However, this tougher stance has sparked debate among criminal justice advocates and community leaders. Critics warn that Hochman's policy could lead to overcrowded jails, disproportionately affecting marginalized communities, and reversing progress made in recent criminal justice reform. Supporters argue that a return to stricter enforcement is exactly what's needed to restore safety in neighborhoods struggling with increased incidents of theft and property damage. Hochman, who officially takes office next month, says his priority is to find a balanced approach, promising fair prosecution and alternative sentencing options for first-time offenders. In Washington, former President Donald Trump has launched a new initiative that's turning heads, a Department of Government Efficiency. This new initiative aims to streamline federal operations and cut what he describes as unnecessary bureaucratic red tape. In a bold and unconventional move, Trump has appointed two high-profile entrepreneurs to spearhead the effort: Elon Musk, the visionary billionaire behind Tesla and SpaceX, and Vivek Ramaswamy, a biotech entrepreneur and author known for his conservative take on business and culture. Musk, who has a track record of disrupting industries, will bring his experience in innovation, automation, and technology to the table, while Ramaswamy, a staunch advocate for limited government and free market principles, is expected to focus on degradation and reducing the size of federal agencies. Together, they are tasked with identifying inefficiencies within government departments, recommending cuts, and promoting technological upgrades. Critics, however, are raising concerns about the appointments. Some question whether two private sector leaders, neither of whom have held public office, can successfully navigate the complexities of government operations. Others worry that the emphasis on efficiency may come at the cost of essential services and oversight. Supporters counter that Musk and Ramaswamy's private sector mindset and proven business success can lead to a more responsive, streamlined government. The Department of Government Efficiency is expected to deliver its first recommendations in the coming months, and the outcome could have lasting impacts on federal policy and governance. Here in California, Governor Gavin Newsom is taking a stand to safeguard the state's progressive policies in the face of increasingly legal and political challenges. Newsom has called a special legislative session focusing on protecting California's autonomy on key issues like climate action, healthcare access, and civil rights protections. The special session comes as California faces mounting pressure from federal authorities, particularly in the wake of recent Supreme Court decisions that have affected environmental regulations and reproductive rights. Neighboring states, often with contrasting political leanings, have also pushed back against California's aggressive policies on climate change and healthcare. Newsom is determined to ensure that California remains a leader in these areas, vowing to use every legislative tool available to solidify the state's stance. That wraps up tonight's national news segment here on L28 News. We'll keep you updated on these stories and more as they continue to unfold. I'm Jacobo Garrido, and on behalf of the entire L28 team, thank you for tuning in, stay safe, and good night. If you would like to stay informed on the latest news impacting our country, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel by scanning the QR code below.